Sound test. 1, 2, 3. She stands on the ballistic baloney. 1, 2, 3. Okay. P, d, f, p, f, v, f, s. Unexplainably, inexplicably mimicking him. Okay, about to start recording. Sarah, could you make me a cup of tea, please? Yeah, I'm about to do another video. So if you could just boil the kettle, I'll make my own. Thanks. Hello. It's me again, Lost Kid. Bring up G1, Lost Kid Graphic Black. And welcome to another episode of Frightening Histories. Bring up G2. Still need to finish G2 edit. I'll add that to the list. SX1. Now today, we're going to be discussing, well, a favourite figure of mine from history actually. Today, I'm very excited about this. It's Mary, Queen of Scots. Bring up G3, Mary, Queen of Scots. Who was Mary? Who was this romantic figure? Well, she was the Queen of Scotland nearly 1,000 years ago. 1,000 years ago. I know, European history is insane. Bring up G4. Before I get started, just a quick reminder to subscribe. Need those subscriptions, people. It's just a simple click, and if you're on a mobile device, don't forget to go to settings and click enable notifications. Right, who was Mary? Why am I taking the time to dedicate an entire video to this single queen? Let's find out. Born in the 11th century in Italy, bring up G5 pizza graphic. Mary fled to Scotland during the Wars of Verona when her lover, Rico, was savagely taken prisoner and murdered on the battlefield. I know, tragic, right? G6. Then, after an 8-month boat ride to the misty moors of Scotland, where she lived in solitude for 16 years, until she came down to Stirling to claim her throne as the Queen of Scotland. G7, Iron Throne. That's her. Yep. Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Pretty Pets. I'm accompanied today by childhood friend and faithful dog, Betty. Today is Betty's 13th birthday, which I know is very old for a dog, but Betty is always so filled with life, aren't you, Betty? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Thanks so much for all your submissions. Your pets are so lovely. Before I go on, just a quick PSA. My internet will be down on Friday, so there won't be any videos until after the weekend. Apologies to everyone, but don't worry. We'll be back recording in no time at all, and you can catch up with some of your favourite series, such as recapping Robert Leketich films and the best walks you ever took. Now, let's get started with our first submission. This is Mary Ann's submission with her dog, Ollie. Oh, what a beautiful cockapoo. Look at that face. So lovely. Thanks, Mary Ann. Now, everyone remember to comment only nice things, obviously. Look at those paws. They're too big for his body. What do you think, Betty? Now on to submission number 2. Hold on. This is Caroline's submission of her beautiful black Labrador, Wolfie. What an interesting name for a dog, Wolfie. Look at those big brown eyes. Oh. Well, that concludes today's episode of the Magnificent Menagerie. That concludes today's episode of Pretty Pets. I'll do that again. That concludes today's episode of Pretty Pets. Thanks so much for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe and keep sending in those submissions. Lost Kid, out. What do you think, Betty? None of those dogs were as cute as you, were they? No, they weren't. Who's a good girl? Good Betty. Do you want to go for walkies? Yeah? Yeah? Let's go get Sarah. We'll all go for a big walk round the park. Sarah? Sarah? Bonjour. Aujourd'hui is vendredi. C'est moi, Lost Child. Hello everyone, and welcome to our French for Beginners class, where I, Lost Child, will be teaching you French. Bring up title. Sarah, could you keep it down through there, please? I'm doing another vlog. Thanks. Sorry about that. Today, we're going to be talking about the weather. Does anyone know how to say the sun in French? Bring up countdown effect. Le soleil. Well done. Très bien. Now, can anyone say it is raining? Bring up countdown effect. Il pleut. It rains. I always found it funny how it looks like it says he rains. Why is the word for he the same as the word for it? I don't know. Next up. Sarah, could you keep it down? Anyway, next up. Sarah, I'm trying to do a video through here, so could you please just keep it down? What is this? Okay, you need to be quick. Okay, next up is very windy, which is il y a beaucoup de vent. In French we say there is a lot of wind, whereas in English we say it's very windy. Let me know what you prefer in the comments, thanks. And next up is it's cold outside, which is il fait froid dehors. Again, il is like he or it, fait is like does, froid is like outside, I mean cold, and dehors is like outside. So yeah, il fait froid dehors. Sarah, need to go outside again. Uh-huh. I know. I'll be careful this time. Could you just make sure the kettle's boiled for me getting back, please?
Good morning, James.
Morning, James.
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 James! Wake up!
I was awake.
We could hear you snoring.
I don't snore. You should listen to yourself sometime.
We were worried about you.
I'm allowed to lie in at my age.
Oh, you're not that old.
Older than you. And I don't even look like my younger self anymore.
In the eyes you do.
But they can see like they used to.
Enough. Every morning the same, feeling sorry for yourselves talk. Tell you something for nothing. No way am I ending up like you two. Things are not predestined, I don't care what you say.
Memories are memories, kid.
Don't call me kid, Pops. You said the other day memories are unreliable.
You did? Pops.
I mean that they're incomplete. Partial.
So, unreliable?
Other memories, other spaces.
You think?
I shouldn't have said anything.
Where are they then? James. He's off in the wee world of his own again.
Can you hear something?
My ears are going the same way as my eyes.
Maybe if we all shush for a minute.
I think we should meet.
Or not.
You know, like face to face.
How many times, James?
They're gone.
See what you did there? There could be more of us.
Why can't we meet?
You know why?
Because you're the ancient, you make up the rules.
James, back me up here.
We should meet.
Exactly.
James!
I know! But I'm fed up of being on my own.
You're not on your own.
We are one. You're right. We shouldn't be separated like this.
Let's do it then.
No.
You're outvoted.
We each have our own space. You know, for a reason. If we meet, it's not good.
How
Is
do
it any
you
worse
know
than that?
we've never met? Eh? And don't tell me it's the wisdom of age. You don't know for sure.
Is it any worse than this? Every day I wake up and What did I do, James? Did I ever get out this rut?
I can't tell you.
Just tell him. You might like being the miserable old soul, but I don't.
Memories are memories. We each have our own place, and we can't meet. Yeah, we would dissolve into each other. One memory seeps into another.
You don't know for sure.
It's not worth the risk.
So you don't know?
We will meet when it's the right time.
I hate my older self. I just want to meet. Dissolve into just scary stories to keep you the king of memories, the wise old one that's seen and heard everything but won't tell us anything. Tell us something, eh? I dare you. You can't, eh? Your brain's gone, got the dementia blues. Jealous that I'm living, gathering friends in the memories that you don't remember anymore. You're a lonely old soul that I won't become.
I remember.
I'll never be lonely or get myself in a rut.
They're not your friends.
You remember nothing.
I remember your little gang only tolerated you to laugh at you. You're their dancing fool.
I'm not.
James!
And you sense it, don't you?
I sense nothing because there's nothing to sense. It's not true.
It is. I remember them laughing at me.
Ganging up on me now.
I remember crying.
Yeah.
They're my friends. And I would never cry. You're not supposed to say anything. Your own damn rule. How many times have I asked you what happens to me and nothing? Now you say that. Why something bad? I am popular. It's not true.
It's not true. You're right. I get confused these days. Forget everything I said.
Now it's my memory.
And that is why we have the rule. Did you hear that?
What can you hear?
Nothing.
Are you okay?
You can't see me old like this, Anne. Don't come in.
Who's Anne?
Is she there?
She's another memory.
It's nothing.
Let her in.
No.
Why is she a separate memory? Why outside your space? Who is she? We must meet now. I have to meet her.
Don't, James.
But he's already said her name now. She's already a memory of mine.
We must keep to our own spaces.
But you said...
Look, today is the day.
No good will come of it.
I can hear her voice.
Please, just tell me. The rule's broken now.
You must gather that memory for yourself.
You'll be looking for an Anne. Not the love of your life.
She's the love of my life. It's okay. I'll know when I meet her. This is good, this sharing. We don't have to keep to our spaces.
And what if the love of your life?
Don't want to go there.
What? Tell me. No, don't. Don't tell me. Is it bad?
I am alone.
Things are not predestined. I can decide my own memories.
You make us.
Did she leave me? I would never leave her if she's the love of my life. I wouldn't do that. Once I'm in love, it'll be forever.
My heart's breaking all over again.
Your heart will not break.
There are many now. They're getting louder. I'm too old to hold them all. Look, this is how we survive. How I decided to survive. We must keep to our own space. I've punched a hole in mine and I am so sorry. You should not know what is to come. They're coming through. It's too painful.
Keep them at bay. It's my fault. I shouldn't have. If I make other memories, will they stop? Good memories. I'll make good memories. You will not be in pain. Things aren't destined.
You have to go.
It is too late.
It is not too late.
Give me
I
time
loved her.
to make other memories. I'll hold them back.
Go.
Will you two be okay?
Concerned for his elders. I knew I wasn't bad when I was young. Go.
Go.
I'm waiting by the clock in Princess Street Gardens.
It's a beautiful day that day,
She's smiling.
till it started to rain.
The both of us running, laughing under the one umbrella.
If it had been raining earlier that day, we wouldn't have sat on that bench.
A last minute decision to go out.
Sometimes I wish I never went out that night. I hate myself for thinking that.
Should have died in another's arms.
That memory darkens all.
You have to go, James. To do something. Get out of your rut. Maybe things aren't predestined. If you both can...
Or banish it to another space and become you.
I'll hold back the memories. And go. You cannot come in, Anne. Please.